Hey chickens, and welcome to another video on my channel. This video is another house building video, and it's a part of a series that I'm doing in December, which is a house building video for each generation of the Not So Berry Challenge. So the Not So Berry Challenge is a challenge created by Lil Simsy and her friend Zoe. I'm still not sure. I say that every time. I'm still not totally sure. But they created a challenge which kind of makes you play parts of The Sims that you don't generally tend to play, like what most people kind of tend to ignore. So things like, I haven't really done all of it. I've only made it to, I think, Generation Yellow or Grey, I think. I can't really remember what they are, but I'm pretty sure I made it to like the 5th generation maybe, and then I just didn't finish it. But some of the things that they have that you don't tend to play with in The Sims is like the elements collection. Like until I did the Not So Berry Challenge, I hadn't done the elements collection. The scientist career, the police career, I think I started and was like, I think that was a part of the Not So Berry Challenge. But yeah, it's a really good challenge that kind of, I guess, challenges you to play some aspects of The Sims that you don't really play. So this is a house for Generation 4, which is the grey generation. And for once, I actually got it up on my phone so that I can tell you about it before starting the video. So the grey generation always felt that they were different from the rest of their family. So if you remember from the last video, the yellow... Well, yeah, I definitely made it past the yellow. I think I was up to... No, I don't think... I think I was doing grey and then I stopped. But yeah, if you remember, grey's parents were the yellow generation. So they were like a astronaut. So they were very like always in the lab and quite sciencey. So they felt they were different. They were always outside playing basketball. They're very good at sports and they dream of becoming a professional athlete. They don't really have a relationship with their parents, so they want to be there for their children as much as possible, and they love to sing. So they're active, a slob, and a music lover. They have the bodybuilder aspiration, and they're in the athlete career. They're going to master the singing, parenting, and athletic skills, the athletic career, and the bodybuilder aspiration. They'll have 3 failed relationships before finding a spouse, and they have to marry a neat sim. They're going to be good friends with all of their children and have family movie night with every spouse and children every Sunday. I definitely remember doing that because I thought it was a really cute idea, although I can't remember what it's called, but whatever stuff pack that lets you watch movies, I don't have. Something about garden, it's not the garden stuff, is it? I don't know, but I don't have that one. So yeah, their version of watching a movie every Sunday night was just watching TV every Sunday night. So I'll tell you a bit about the house and what I did to kind of tailor it for the grey generation. Obviously, number one, the house is very grey. I thought it should be kind of modern, quite pricey because they're going to be a professional athlete. But I wanted it to be very like clean because their spouse is going to be a neat sim. Whether or not, at the time that they start the challenge, they're living with them, who knows. But yeah, very grey, very clean, very modern. What else? Obviously they have a gym upstairs because, oh my gosh, my eye is so itchy. The hay fever is getting to me. But yeah, so they have a gym upstairs because obviously they're a part of the athletic career. They have a karaoke machine out on the balcony because the sim is super into singing. I think they also have a microphone in their room. What else? Oh, technically it should be messy because how would you even make a house messy? I don't know. But yeah, the grey sim is a slob. But then their spouse is neat, so yeah. So in the last build, I kind of had the yellow's child, so the yellow's bedroom to be kind of like, it wasn't huge, it wasn't amazing, which is not to say if you have a small bedroom your parents don't love you, but but this one, the child's bedroom, is quite big and they have a lot of things. I kind of imagine, having not such a close relationship with their parents, the grey generation would want the next generation to be very, have whatever they want and be very close to them. I also made sure to have a nice area where they could watch television, their Sunday night movie. There's also lots of mirrors in this house. They have a lot of full wall mirrors. Whoops. Yeah, so the next generation, so the bedroom, there's only 2 bedrooms in this house. There's the bedroom upstairs, which is the main, master living room, and then there's a bedroom downstairs, which is tailored to the plum generation. So the plum generation, generation 5, they've always been good at everything that they've tried. It's hard for them to choose a career, so they're just going to do a few. They work as a doctor for most of their life, but then as an adult realize that your true dream is to become a professional dancer. So originally in the gym, I did include a dance floor for this sim, because I figured there's also a chess table in their room, because I figured they're going to be, they obviously as a child they want to be a doctor. Well, not as a child, but anyway, they want to be a doctor, I guess. But they also love dancing, so I figured I was going to put a dance floor in the gym, and then realized, well, to be fair, they only realized that their true dream of being a dancer later in life, so they can still build the skill because there's a radio, so they can still build it. But yeah, in the next house, I'll for sure make sure there's a dance floor. In this one, in their bedroom, it's very purple because, plum I kind of see as purple. I did make these chair purple to kind of be here's a pop of the child, but then I just made them grey or blue, whatever. But yeah, the purple room is very purple. It has a chess table so that they can build the logic skill. It also has a doctor's playset for the kids so that they can build up their empathy, because you need empathy if you're going to be a doctor, not that many have it. But what else? You quit your job and join the entertainer career. Basically, you're an indecisive oddball. So they have the genius, non-committal, and dance machine traits. They have the Renaissance sim aspiration. So as a teenager, they'll be in the fast food career, then they'll be a doctor, then they'll be an entertainer. I wonder why you're supposed to do fast food for them. That's random. They master dance in 2 other skills of your choosing, achieve at least level 8 in 6 skills, so yeah, Renaissance sim. Get divorced and then later remarried to the same sim. Oh, I definitely didn't do that, but I love that idea. So they get divorced and then later remarried to the same sim. That's hilarious. I feel like one time I had a patient and he was divorced from his wife for I think they'd been divorced for a long time, maybe 20 years or something. They were quite old. They were I think he was maybe 70, 80, somewhere around there. And he still lived with his wife, which I thought was crazy. It was well, not crazy, but I was oh wow. But yeah, it was cute. And they must live in at least 3 different worlds over the course of your life. Well, I'm going to include this world as one of them. And then, yeah, maybe I can do 2 builds for the plum generation. Oh, I know. Nah, maybe I can do an apartment for, after they've broken up with their husband or partner, spouse, and they live in this single life in this city. I think that would be kind of cute. And then they move back into a residential home. I'll probably just build them the residential home, whether it's before or after they've gotten back with their spouse. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the house. The screenshots will be at the end, so stay tuned for those. But I had a lot of fun building this house. Like I've said a million times, I don't do many modern houses because I find it hard to make them look nice in The Sims. Interior wise, it's pretty easy. If you have the Spa Day stuff pack, then you'll be right with the modern. But yeah, exterior I find really difficult to make look nice because, you know, modern houses tend not to have roofs, and to make it look decent without a roof, it's kind of difficult. Yeah. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow because I am uploading videos for every day in December. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys.
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back